everybody. This is just me making an introduction for my YouTube video. I've never done this before, so I don't really know what to say. I hope you like the video if you decide to watch it. If you do decide to watch it, if you like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Especially if you like this type of content. I'll be making painting videos. Also, I'll be like posting my gaming more, my 3D printing journey, and I like to do like a lot of stuff. Like, I like to find things and like just be like, what's that about? And I like to go on YouTube University, and learn so many different things, and I love to learn. So I'll be applying to like that type of stuff, artistic stuff, to my channel. So if you're into that, yeah, that's the type of stuff that I will be posting here. So welcome to the family, and without further ado, here is the video. Hello everybody, this is me making my Monopoly table video, and I'm like super duper excited about it. I tried to include some of the original audio that I recorded while I was making this project, so that way it doesn't all have to be voiceovers, but the parts where there is no audio, I will just do the voiceover so that way you guys will know what's still like going on when there's no audio. Right now, after I traced that out, I just brought the board like outside, so here we go.
Here we are outside. I'm about to cut out the mat for the game board. We are powered up and ready to go. Aussie! I have never used one of these before, so this is about to be an experience.
So this is my first time like ever in my life using a jigsaw, so I had to make like a little test cut just to be like, what am I doing right now? But this was actually pretty easy, and of course the more you do it, the better you'll get. But as far as like just trying to use it for like the first time, it was really fun and it was easy, and I also had my dad there to help me too, so shout out to him, because I probably would have messed this board up in the beginning before I even put a drop of paint on it. But now I'm just sanding, and here we go.
I just finished sanding around the edges, and I honestly think this looks pretty cool. This is gonna be a dope table. Alrighty, so now the only thing, I have sawdust all over me. I cannot wait to take a shower. This is insane. Okay, so I am back with some supplies. I got my white paint, brought back the sandpaper, got some water because I think I'm gonna need this, and to tear off the edges, I guess afterwards. I was gonna make like the sides of the board maybe the same color that's like in the middle, but just make sure like the bottom of the board was black. Yeah, so use this paintbrush to dust off whatever on the board. Like, here guys, not here to look at me, here to look at the board. So I decided to lint roll the board because it was like a lot of lint and stuff on it. So let's continue lint rolling, and then we should be good to prime. Honestly, you guys, I'm like super duper excited to figure out how this is about to turn out. Like I said, I've never done this before, so this is going to be very like a very interesting, like, you know, just paint up really well, drip it all around, and we are going to get to putting down our base coat. super excited because I have just like sand down the table for it being primed. I'm gonna go over it again in this Sharpie marker just to like bold the lines again to make sure that my outline is visible. I'm super excited to show you all what I've gotten so far. It just needs to be painted, which is gonna be the fun part. So here is what the Monopoly table looks like so far.
From this point forward, there's not that much like original audio anymore because I just started painting, and whenever I would paint, I would just set the phone up and just like start recording. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more of like the voiceover for this part of the video, and right now it's just really nothing special. I'm just going into each tile on the board and I'm just like painting it according to, you know, the board game, so that way it can look just like the original game itself. And yeah, so I will let you guys watch this part of the video and we'll talk when I guess it's necessary. Also, don't judge me for having a bag on my head, because if you know, then you know. This is at one time where I had went downtown, and let me tell you, I cannot wait for summer 2024 because you guys are gonna see me, like if you're from the city, you're gonna see me down there like all the freaking time painting something. So be prepared to be sick of me because you're gonna see me downtown a lot, because this was a vibe for sure. Also, when I was out here this day, like I got so much encouragement. Like people were walking up to me and they're like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like this is so cool. And it really just really pushed me to like keep going. So yeah, everyone's encouragement is like so appreciated. Like I can't even put it into words. Like you really just don't know. So right here, let me tell you, I thought I was doing something like, oh my god, I'm getting so much progress done. I started filling in the names, and I started filling in the names to UK Monopoly. I had to go back and change the names of the, you know, of the tiles so they could match like US Monopoly and actually like say places that are like here and not like in the UK.
Okay, so now I'm at Home Depot. Like if I wanted to make this a table and I wanted to like put table legs on there, the screw will go straight through because this is so thin. So I want to get like a couple layers of wood so that way I can make a thicker table, probably like about this much or so. So everybody, I got my wood and now I'm on my way to check out. I'm so excited. Okay, so right now I am trying to go over my table. So right here, you can kind of see like how it's just like not like perfectly like straight on some sides. And before I can take this wood and put it at the bottom to like make it thick enough for screws, I need to make sure this is straight so it looks nice and good. Unlike this side right here, it doesn't really look all that straight. It kind of goes like out a bit. And that the numbers at the bottom, I have to tweak some things, but this is still a work in progress, so I'm not too mad about that. So now I'm just about to plug up the saw and get to cutting it as even as I possibly can.
Okay, so this night, like, I was cutting the board and I was gonna wait until Thursday to ask for help, but I was impatient and I did it anyway, and I messed up the board like bad. So I had to go and fix all of that, yada yada yada. I'm happy I actually recorded the footage because I thought I didn't, so you can see the mistakes that I made. I think I'm about to show it right here. So yeah, I just made like these gashes in my board, and of course the jigsaw was just a bit too harsh for the edges, so let me show you how I fixed it. Also right here is me just gluing the wood together so I can create that thickness that I need for the border that's going to go around the table so I can screw into it.
Okay, everybody, so I'm gonna give you like a nice little like close-up video. Ooh, we love these. But I just kind of like filled in like this gap right here that was in between the board right here at the top. So I'm going to take my sander and I'm going to be able to smooth this part down. It's going to make it just so flat, seamless, going around the whole bottom side. Now I'm also going to do this part of that. I'm going to take that stuff that I put right here, and I'm also going to after I sand this part down, I'm going to go over this again to like fill in other gaps and stuff like that. Just going to go over it after it's all smooth and sand down. Use the putty scraper to straighten it and add a couple of layers to each side, so that way I can you know, have it all like all the sides just like nice and the same and all the gaps filled and things like that. So that's what I'll be doing next with this project. I tried to cut this table even instead of sanding it, and it didn't really work. And what I mean by even, I mean like enough for this board to like, you know, yeah. But I'm just gonna go around and sand it because I messed up my board like so bad when I tried to do that. Like, let me show you what I mean. All right, so this is what I mean. Like, I messed up my board like so bad. Like over here, I tried to cut it straight, and y'all, I'm not gonna even sit here in front. Like, I legit cried. Like, I was here crying like a fucking baby. Like, I cried so bad. I'm just like, oh my god, no, because I worked so hard on this, you guys. So you guys don't even know. Like, I literally cried like a fucking child. But nevertheless, I'm gonna try to use that stuff to fill in some of these gaps. Like right here, I'll just have to do some repainting, some reworking. But I'm gonna try to use that stuff to fill in these gaps right here. So this gap, it's one over there in that corner, and this right here. I didn't do the rest of the board, so those ones are fine. I'm just gonna have to sand those down. But that little corner right here, this right here, and all of this right here, this is the worst part. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry just looking at it. But I'm gonna try to fix that up with that putty stuff, and I'm gonna try to sand that down. I'll just have to repaint. Hopefully this turns out great. I'll keep you all updated. So I tried my best. I actually filled in these other cracks over here, and also filled in like a little spot right there. Hopefully it goes well once I sand it. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath, but that looks like it might be fine, especially after I sand it. I have to repaint that corner, and this looks like it'll be fine too, especially after I sand it. So I think I might have fixed those spots. Only what I'm worried about is this one. Like, I have no clue what to do right here. I think I might have fixed that split right there, but as far as like this whole entire chunk that's missing, I'm just gonna have to find a way to like layer it up. I'm gonna sand it down first, like after everything like dries and everything. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna sand it and see how much of the shape I have restored after it's been sanded and everything like that, after I get everything all even. And then I will maybe try to put like some acrylic frames up just to like do something. I don't know, but stay tuned.
So after I did that, I did just go and like sand down all the like spots where I added wood filler. I did end up having to take the sander back to my dad's house so I can keep layering that one spot, so that way it could like build back up that corner. And then I also had to put like the wood filler all around the sides, so I had to sand the sides and make them smooth, so you can see what that looks like right here in this next video. So right here you can see the sides where I had to add the wood filler so that way I can get it nice and smooth. And of course you see when I added that coat of paint, it literally just popped. Like, I was so excited. After this point, after I thought I messed this table up like so bad, after this point I was just like, yeah, no, this is dope. And this is just me clamping the border to the table so that way it could get that thickness and of course like get nice and strong, like so the bond from the glue could just make it not, you know, fall off. So I had to clamp that down, and then I just started painting the board back like how it was. And of course I changed the properties so they could be the right ones for US Monopoly. And the video is almost over, so I'm just gonna let the rest play because I'm pretty much just painting at this point. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys like how this table turned out just as much as I do, and I cannot wait to make another one.
Okay everybody, so I have officially finished painting the Monopoly table, and let me tell you, this was a roller coaster. I had to do so much stuff, but it's finally over, and the only thing I need to do is get some resin, put it on top, make it glossy, and find out how I want to do the table legs, and we are done. But this is what it looks like. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. So I just put the resin on the table. So yeah, I should have a nice shiny finish. And all that good stuff. I put tape right here so I can catch the drips and peel that off so there's nothing hanging at the bottom.
Also, one more thing, by this point I had only put one coat of resin on top of it, so if you see like the spots like right here where it kind of looks like the resin like isn't all the way on the board, like enough resin is on the board, I did put another layer on that I did not record because it was just pretty much the same thing. But by the end of the video it does show both layers and it is completely smooth at the top. Like, it looks amazing. And here I am just screwing on the table legs to officially complete the project. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Definitely critique me in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.